President Trump says he's ending trade talks with Canada. It's over the Ontario government's new ad that President Trump says is meant to interfere with an upcoming U.S. Supreme Court decision on his administration's tariffs. On Friday morning, Trump wrote on Truth Social, "Canada cheated and got caught. They fraudulently took a big buy ad saying that Ronald Reagan did not like tariffs when actually he loved tariffs for our country and its national security." Canada is trying to illegally influence the United States Supreme Court in one of the most important rulings in the history of our country. Now, this is in response to Ontario's $75 million ad campaign, which came out earlier this month. It features clips from Ronald Reagan's 1987 address advocating for free trade. Here's a clip.
High tariffs inevitably lead to retaliation by foreign countries and the triggering of fierce trade wars. Then the worst happens. Markets shrink and collapse, businesses and industries shut down, and millions of people lose their jobs.
The Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation says the ad took Reagan's speech out of context, edited to misrepresent it, and was used without their permission. They're threatening to sue the Ontario government now, and White House advisor Kevin Hassett says that Trump ended negotiations with Canada not just over this ad, but over a period of frustration with Canada's negotiating team. This has just seemed to be what pushed it over the edge.
I think the frustration has built up over time. I've been involved in some of these negotiations, and the Canadians have been very difficult to negotiate with. And you look at all the countries around the world that we've made deals with, and the fact that we're now negotiating with Mexico separately reveals that it's not just about one ad, that there's frustration that's built up.
Premier of Ontario Doug Ford later said that Canada will pause the ad so trade talks can resume. But before he takes it down, he wants it to reach more eyes. He wrote on X on Friday that, "I've directed my team to keep putting our message in front of Americans over the weekend so that we can air our commercial during the first 2 World Series games." Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada is ready to pick up trade negotiations with the U.S.
We stand ready to pick up on that progress and build on that progress when the Americans are ready to have those discussions.
This isn't the first time the U.S. has ended trade talks with Canada. Back in June, Trump suspended the talks after Canada imposed a digital services tax, impacting American companies like Amazon and Netflix. Canada canceled that tax 2 days later, and trade talks resumed. Both Trump and Carney are heading to Asia, Malaysia, Japan, and then South Korea for the APEC summit. It's unclear if they'll meet on the sidelines to come to a breakthrough, though. But we do know that Trump is set to meet with Chinese Communist Party leader Xi Jinping to seek a trade deal, so trade discussions may be on the sidelines of this trip. Reporting by Jack Bradley, NTD News.